only available via torrent, at least seemingly so, and we couldn't get any theaters to make it available to us. But eventually we managed to get hold of that and pass it around, and we had a very interesting discussion about how it's really nice to be able to download and to share and to listen to songs that you know that you not only can share with your friends if you enjoy them, you're also in some way encouraged to do that, to put, to seed some torrents or to send the file around as ways of trying to popularize the singer, in this case, as opposed to being in a situation where you enjoy something and all you can say to a person is, well, I really enjoy this song, you should try and go somewhere and buy that to listen to it. Or you basically break the law, and they basically compare you to a person who attacks ships if you dare to share a song that you enjoy with another person. And yeah, that's just generally the reason also in this show we like to encourage people and to expose them to music that's really shareable.
Well, I think, as I was saying before to Roy, the tracks that we've highlighted on this show so far, you could put them on a separate album of their own and put it in a shop, and it would certainly be of equal, I don't want to say the word quality, because to suggest that Creative Commons works is any less quality than, say, anything that you see on the shelf in HMV would be wrong. But the tracks, which I can't understand why I've never made it onto the television, onto the radio, I'm sure most people would agree that the stuff that we've played here is very catchy, it's very talented work, and there's no reason why it shouldn't be on the television and on the radio.
Actually, there is. Actually, there is, and it's the fact that all the major TV and radio stations are essentially owned by the various record companies, and they exist to pimp and promote their own artists. There's no way in hell that they're going to let on any pesky independent artists who bypass making them money. So that's the reason. So it's called me cynical, but that's the reason.
They need to ensure that popular culture is built around people like Bieber and Britney and all kinds of things. And the last thing they want is to people start to explore all kinds of, so-called indie bands, as they call them, and not the mainstream thing. So they have to create the culture that's based around these icons and these people whose face is the brand of what they do in studios, with all kinds of people whose name you never heard, who actually do a lot of the work. And this is in fact why we need to try and convince people to think outside the box and to try and avoid these brands, because these are the very same companies that lead to the lawsuits. We spoke about this earlier, but we didn't do this on the show. We were talking about how certain companies like to sue people for using all kinds of leverage, like trying to embarrass them in front of their families and trying to extort money out of them. And basically the whole thing is just supposed to ensure that they get even higher revenues, even though they had things kind of like grow tenfold in the past decade or so. They always pretend that they lose money, but all they want to do is to just get more and more and more power over society, over culture, over how people behave and what they sing and what they put in the nightclubs. And they want to make sure that people who have some music in the nightclub will be the same thing as they advertise on TV, even if it's just a kind of a sample or a flavor of some new tunes of some sort. So yeah, we could encourage the alternative side of things.
Well, without further ado, then I'll introduce the last track. I don't know a lot about this one, so I apologise. I haven't had the opportunity yet to look back and see any history of this particular band, but it's by a band called Greenwich Cavern. This particular track is called Casino Beach. I won't try to describe it because it's rather difficult to put into words, but I'd say it's a rock / heavy metal type track. It's one of my genres of choice. So with that in mind, have a listen to it. I hope you enjoy it. The show notes will have the website and the MySpace site for this particular band, so hopefully you'll go over there and support them. Thanks for listening. I hope you download the next episode, and we'll see you all very shortly. Take care.
Mississippi and the cuckoo shadow.